One of my favorite types of videos to watch, like in the camera space here on YouTube, are like when Gerald Undone goes to like other creators' studios and kind of walks through their setup. And oh, my phone's vibrating. I'm sorry. Fine. Yeah, so I've always been jealous of like seeing these other creators that have like a dedicated space for shooting YouTube videos. I live in a very small house, and right now I'm shooting videos in the bedroom, which kind of doubles as like my wife's work from home space and my little corner of the room that I shoot YouTube videos on. So I kind of wanted to do this video for those of us who are smaller creators who don't have dedicated studio spaces or basements or attics to make videos. So if you have just a little desk or a small table in the corner of a bedroom, I'm gonna kind of go through the way I have this space set up. And the first thing I'll go over is the positioning of the desk. I'm gonna try to show this, hang on a sec. So I'm gonna use this extra muse to kind of show what I have going on in this corner. I'm shooting on the ZV-1 as the main camera. Okay, as I mentioned, I have the ZV-1 pointing at me. I have the Hollyland Lark microphone, wireless mic. It's like the cheap one. It's like from, it might have been one of their first wireless mics that they ever made. But I know I made a video previously, like recently, that said I wasn't going to use any kind of like wireless mics, but sometimes it's helpful, especially with the ZV-1, in that if I were to use a shotgun mic, I'd be really like way too close to the camera. So with the wireless, I can kind of back up a little bit. So I'm gonna kind of show you how I have this space lit, first of all. But it's just basically a LED panel light. This light was probably like 30 bucks. But what I like about it is that it doesn't require an app, doesn't require registering any products or anything. It just comes with this like wireless remote here. So it has your color temperature and your dimmer and a power button, and that's it. So as you can see, I have it set at 5,000 Kelvin, 30%. So the key to using a cheap light like this is to have it close to you and at the right angle. So I kind of have it at like a 45-degree angle, slightly up, a little higher than my head height here. I'm not saying it's like perfect lighting, but for my purposes, I think it does the job. And like I said, it was 30 bucks and it fits flat in the corner of this space, and I don't have to worry about it. Like I can just turn it off, which, you know, I'll show you what a difference even just a simple light like this can be. So as you can see, I have a window behind me that kind of adding some interest there. So if I turn the light off, you can see out the window, but you can't see me. So yeah, having a simple light like this makes the world of difference. The second thing that I will talk about when you have a small space like this is that you want to have a little bit of, you want to have space behind you. Now, if you notice when you watch Lala Studio tours, like Gerald Undone's videos, the table is set up kind of in the middle of the room so that they can put like a big tripod and whatever camera they have in front. So you need space in front, but then they also have a lot of space behind them to create interest and depth in the shot, right? But when you're in a bedroom, there's not a lot of space, which is why I like to use small cameras and flat lights like this, because the wall, like if I stick my arm out, the wall is like right behind where the camera is here. So that allows me to push my desk all the way to the wall and not take up too much of the bedroom space. In fact, I'll lift up this camera, the ZV-1, and I'll show you kind of what's behind me here. So as you can see, that's our laundry. Oh, cat's also back there. So that is how I have this set up in order to create a little bit of depth in the shot. It doesn't take a lot of effort. It's just kind of thinking about what you want your shot to look like. And as I'm going through bullet point 2, I'm realizing that that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap this video up because there wasn't really that much to it. So hopefully this helps anyone out there that's trying to set up a YouTube video shooting space in the corner of their bedroom. So as long as you have like a 2 foot by 3 foot space, a little light, a little camera, you can make YouTube videos. And then comes the most difficult part, is trying to find things to make videos about. And that's it. Thanks for watching.